Sorted. Hello, everyone. Hopefully I am on and everyone can see me. I'm just going to wait till people are on. I'm just checking I've got a notification. How's everyone doing? Come on, come on. There I am. Hi, Alison. Oh my God, my challenge starts in 2 days. Exciting. I don't know what's happened today. It's just like literally gone crazy. Where has the day gone? I have no idea. But I am coming on here to chat to you about everything to do with my challenge. So I'm going to be sharing my screen with you, and I am recording this so I can upload it onto my website for catch up, etc. But I'm going to go through the schedule and answer so many questions, and I'm going to try not to be too long, okay, because you know what I like to chat. But really, I really urge you, if you're just coming on here and listening to the first part, or you're jumping on halfway through, then obviously you won't know that because I'm just saying that now and you're not jumping on later. But I really encourage you to watch from start to finish, please. I know we all hate to read documents, so this is why it's quite good to come on here chatting. And I feel really hot in this jumper. It's like can't breathe. I shouldn't have worn this. So first off, actually someone's just asked me this question. It's like, why do my challenge? There's loads of other challenges going on, and there's loads of people that are doing live classes, and I know the body coach has started doing live classes, and yeah, loads of people are sort of jumping on board in the fitness industry and doing challenges and things like that. And so why follow me? I don't, and they said, like, you know, well, how do I feel about that competition? You know, big names out there doing all of these classes, and they're much more visible everywhere. So, you know, I don't see it as like a competition. You know, there's a room for us all. And the reason why I always see that, most important question, where's Frankie? He is asleep over there. Thank God. I don't want this being snagged. So yeah, Frankie's asleep. So I always get asked the question about my competition and how do I feel about that and why follow me and all that kind of stuff. Now, I do feel like there's room for everyone in this industry, and the reason why I feel that way is because we're all different. We're different personalities. So you might find someone that's really in your face and like rah, 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 you know, shouting at you constantly is motivating for you. So that might be appealing to you. You might find someone that's very empathetic and very not a harsh bone in their body, don't say it how it is, all that kind of stuff, and that might be motivating for you. And we're all different levels and different experiences and stuff like that. I'm very realistic PT. I very much open up about my experiences, my vulnerabilities when I'm struggling. And you know, there's a lot of young people in the fitness industry doing all these challenges as well, like in their early 20s. And as I'm in my 40s, or just in my 40s, by the way, then I might be appealing to people that are slightly older. So yeah, we all have different experiences, different things to come. So I don't see anything as competition. As I said, there's room for us all, and it's personality, I guess, that you're following, and their style. Everyone has a different style, and anyone that's been following me for a while now, you kind of know my style, as in, you know, I say it how it is, and you know, I'm harsh, but nice with it, I think, most of the time. So anyway, I'm going to get straight onto the timetable. This is a 6-week challenge, and I haven't done a 6-week. I've done 3 months challenges and stuff like that. I haven't done a 6-week challenge, and I think it would be a really good one to do. We're going into lockdown. We're in lockdown, and you know, it's a nice one to finish on the 20th of December. Brilliant. Now this challenge is slightly different, as in what I'm going to encourage you to do to make it sustainable for you, I want you to try and stick to 5 workouts a week. Any more than that is a bonus. Okay, so 5 days a week. If you do any extra ones, then that's a bonus. Okay. Now, what again is really important to do is not to overdo it. So I'm actually finding my schedule, which I'm going to show you, is reduced slightly from what it has been over the course of the whole of the lockdown. As you know, I've been doing 6 classes plus a day. Now, I find that very, very difficult doing that amount of work and being able to stick to a calorie deficit. So I kind of just maintain my weight, even though I've actually gained quite a bit of weight over the last 4 weeks. I've just completely lost it. So this is why this challenge can't come at a better time. I really encourage you to not overdo it, because as I said, I need that energy to fuel myself through the workout. So I'm not going to be able to stick to a deficit. So I should be able to stick to a deficit during this challenge, because I've slightly reduced it, but it's going to be intense, guys. It's going to be intense. So I'm going to share it with you the screen and talk through my schedule with you. And I'm going to answer a lot of questions that have come up. So I'm just going to go straight to this screen. Hopefully everyone can see it. No, I don't want to go through that one. Hold on. Share screen. I'm going to share here. Right, let me just get rid of that. There I am. So let me get the schedule up. So this is the schedule. And I have gone with the 6:15 in the morning. And this is mainly when I did the poll in the premium membership group, and I did in the premium members Facebook group, and in Anna's Army here, I did a poll. Now, I have to go with my premium members first as a choice, but I wanted to get everyone sort of when they wanted to do classes. Now, by far, way outweighed was the first earlier morning, like 6 a.m. So, which is why I've stuck with the early mornings. And I know premium members will be biased because they can do catch up whenever they like. So if it's on first thing, then all the people that like to work out first thing in the morning don't miss out. Whereas if I'm doing it later in the day, say at 9 o'clock, all my premium members miss out for those ones that want to do it earlier. Everyone else can do it on catch up. Now, catch up is only available for premium members, and it's so cheap, guys. You know, if you want to really get the most out of this challenge, I really encourage you to sign up to premium membership. You won't regret it. I'm doing a week free trial at the moment as well, so you can see what it's like. You'll be able to do catch up for the first week, and yeah, you can go with that and see how you get on, so that you can do it at any time. It's free, guys. It's absolutely free. You'll be into the studio group. You'll be able to get access to my website. You'll be able to do catch up whenever you like for a week. You can see how it goes, see if you like it, carry on or not. So 6:15 is going to stick with it. As you can see, there is, please do answer any questions, by the way, as you go along. So feel free to, so I'm just checking any comments that are coming through. Please feel free to answer any questions as I go through. So 6:15, every single session is going to be 30 to 40 minutes in length, because I am making sure that I incorporate a warm up and cool down within the sessions as well. So that's why I've kind of gone for the 40 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes, because I want you to get a really good sort of 25, 30 minute workout in these sessions. The strength sessions will be slightly longer, and I apologize if they do go over the 40 minutes. So the first workout, so if you're wondering what to do, now all of the 6:15 a.m. classes, all of them are going to be very high intensity, okay, big calorie burn workouts, okay, so real high intensity, fast paced. I will, however, always give you a modification. So that's why I always encourage people to use a sofa or chair for some of the exercises. So if you've got to get down into a plank position or anything like that, to use that, you know, for instance, if we were doing shoulder taps or mountain climbers with our legs, or plank jacks with our legs in a plank position on our hands. You can do all of these exercises raised up, so it's a little less impact on your wrists. Okay, so I will always give you a modification of the exercises anyway, so it will be accessible for all, but it's going to be tough. Okay, just be prepared for these workouts to be tough, and do not feel disheartened by if you go into we go into Monday and you're struggling and you can't get through it. That's the whole point of this challenge. I want you to be struggling so you can see how far you can improve. In a couple of weeks' time, you'll be like, oh, I'm actually able to finish this workout. I'm actually able to do half of this workout. So I just really encourage you to not feel disheartened if you can't do any of the exercises, and always go to that modification. And if you're getting to the point where you're I can't breathe, excuse me, I shouldn't have done that. You can't breathe, then just, rest out, march on the spot, always keep moving, do not give up. Okay. So the whole of the 6:15 workouts are super tough. Okay. Hardcore, but accessible for all, because I'll give you variations. Now the 7 a.m. class, so anyone that's asking and freaking out about the stronger sculpting, which my premium members have been following and they're loving, do not fret. This is what basically the 7 a.m. class is. It's all strength. If I was to incorporate stronger sculpting within my program again, I would be repeating 2 lower body workouts in the same day, which would be very similar. So it is absolutely pointless. And I would never want you to both, if I was to do the sculpting, it was just like, it's not going to be possible to do it. You're going to cause yourself an injury. You're not going to be able to do the exercises correctly. That is why my stronger sculpting is non-existent for 6 weeks, because it replaces it. It's very similar. Okay, it's all low impact, and it's all strength building, stronger sculpting series. Okay, so it's all about strength. So you'll be using weights. If you do not have weights, do not fret. It'll still be a great workout, even if you're using tins of beans, water bottles, a rucksack full of books, whatever it is. Use your imagination around the house to use weights, or body weight alone is enough. Okay, so do not worry. But for the upper body, then I would want you to use your tins or your water bottles or something like that. So the stronger sculpting, please do not, honestly, after day 1, you'll be like, oh yeah, I definitely couldn't do stronger sculpting after that. It's very similar. And as I said, they're 30 to 40 minutes, because there's four sessions a week instead of 3 sessions a week that I've been doing. And they might run over slightly on some of them, but I'll try to keep it within the time. So please do not, anyone that's freaking out about stronger sculpting, this replaces it. Okay, do not worry. So we'll be doing lower body strength, upper body, core on a Wednesday, and then lower body and upper body again. Okay, so it's split into 2 upper body, 2 lower body throughout the week. And it is a lot of toning and sculpting and building muscle. And again, it's going to be low impact, so it's going to be really good for all levels to do, and I will be giving you modifications as well to do. And please, when you go into week 1, do not, I know I've said this already, but please do not feel disheartened if you're struggling. That is the point. Okay, I just need you to rest when you need to. As long as you're there, you're present, you're listening, you're marching on the spot, you're doing something while you're grabbing your breath to get back into it. Okay, you're going to see how much you're improving throughout the week. Now, Monday session, I feel like that's tomorrow, but it's not, is it? Monday session, we're starting with like a fitness testing, which we're going to do on the first day and the very last day of the challenge on week 6. So you can see how far you've come. Okay, so the first 6:15 a.m. class is kind of like fitness testing, and it will be hard. And I want you to write notes, see how, afterwards how you got on, and what modification. I will talk through that in the session, and then you can, when we do it on the last day, you can see how far you've come. Okay. Now I'm just going to go over to my workout schedule. So I know I've shared 2 with you just to explain. Obviously, every week, usually you get a black box around it, which is free in this group, and everything else is premium memberships. So everything in the 6:15 and 7:15, 7 a.m., 6:15 and 7 a.m. classes will be streamed on Facebook here in this group. They will be streamed on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. They will also be streamed on my Instagram account, all of which will be deleted straight after the live class and be available on Catch Up. So again, I really encourage those that haven't signed up to my free trial, then sign up to my free trial, because you'll be able to do all of these on Catch Up if you miss the live classes. So you can see how you get on for a week, okay? So they'll all be streamed on those 3 different platforms. I've managed to figure it out. I'm improving my Instagram, because I have to do my Instagram by phone, which is annoying. So it's not as good quality. And now, when it comes to the quality of my videos, I always encourage people that if they're not doing it live, you don't go into the Facebook group and do the workout. This is for premium members, really. You go onto the website and do the workout, because the quality of the video is so much better, because I record it on 4K on really good quality on my video camera. And then on Facebook, automatically downgrade the quality of the video when it's streamed live. So you get a bit pixelated sometimes, especially if your internet's not great, it doesn't look as good. So if you are watching on Catch Up, don't scroll through the Facebook group and do it on that. But that is for premium members on the other classes. So the first 6:15 and 7 a.m. class are free, okay, as well as the 8 a.m. on Saturdays and Sundays, and these classes. So everything basically there is free, but deleted straight away. You have to be on premium members to catch up. Now, everything else, I'm doing bar Pilates. What is bar Pilates? It's like ballet style Pilates. So it's going to be really good fun. And some of you that have been following my Pilates series from the start, and I've done incorporated chairs. It's very similar to that. Okay, so it's going to be really good focus. Like if you think about, you want lean, long dancer legs and stuff like that. It's going to, be using muscles that you didn't know you had. Okay, that you cannot get from doing any other form of workout. And it's going to be accessible for all, so any level can do that. And it's going to be super tough for advanced as well, and obviously you do the lighter sort of variation to it if you like for bar Pilates, but follow it, see how you like it. You're going to love it, I know you are. Really good for core strength, really long lean legs, lean arms, good for your back, everything like that. So bar Pilates this week. I'm going to see how it goes for bar Pilates. If it's really popular, I'll continue it over the 6 weeks. If it's not so popular, I might mix and match. So I might go back down to Pilates next week, normal weighted Pilates maybe, and then the following week bar Pilates, weighted Pilates, non-weighted Pilates, whatever. I'm going to listen to my premium members, see what they like, because hopefully you've done enough of my Pilates series that you know which one you like, whether you like Pilates or you like the bar sort of style, or you want the core focus or glutes focus and stuff like that. So I'll be literally turning to you guys at the end of each week to say, what would you like going forward? And I'll do a little poll on it. 9 a.m. is step and study. So this is basically a progress chat. So I will be day 1, right? What are your goals? This is what we're going to be talking about. Day 2, we're going to be talking about another subject. Day 3, we're going to talk about another subject. So it's a quick 10-15 minutes. You can do it jogging on the spot, marching on the spot, having a listen to me. You can go out for a walk, watch it whenever you can. And I will leave those 9:30 classes in the group. Okay, I will leave them in Anna's Army Facebook group for you to watch if you do miss it. So that would be the only part of the session which will be left in there. The Q&A, as you can see from here, Q&A sessions members only on a Monday night and a Thursday night, and then free in this group on a Sunday. I will be going through Q&As, I'm going through your diaries, which I'll probably start going through on a Thursday and be discussing what I think of them, and anyone that's struggling with them. I've got a hair sticking out my chin. That sounds not good. You know when you feel an odd random hair just come out and I can feel it, and now it's going to really annoy me. Anyway, Tuesday, I've decided to add in over the course of the 6 weeks, and I'll be going to my premium members to see what they want more of. So I've got backache flare up. So everyone, every now and then, suffers from backache, don't they? I know it happens to me sometimes. It might just be the way you got out of bed, or pick something up or something like that. So it's just something that I can add and build to my injury prevention and rehab zone, and something that you can go back to at any time. So if suddenly, like, oh God, my back hurts at week 3, you can go back into my injury prevention and my that sort of zone and do the back flare up workout. If you are really struggling with your hips, you need more mobility through your hips, then that one is something you can incorporate into your warm-ups and cool-downs and stuff like that. Again, knee stability, which will be on a Friday. Anyone that suffers from bad knees, again, this is going to be a little workout for you to do. It's all very, relaxing workouts, nothing too strenuous, but some things that you can incorporate in a daily routine. And then I'll be going through each week, picking a certain different subject, which again, I'll be turning to my premium members to see what they would like more of. So that is any questions that you have. That gets worse as you get older, and a hair on your chin. Oh, it's just going to really annoy me now. I'm going to have to get my tweezers out. I always have this one random hair that just comes out. Oh dear. Please do ask any questions as you go through. I'm logged into a pseudonym. Is that the right word? Account on my other laptop. I just made one up because it allows me to see your comments, because sometimes you can't see comments. Right. So now in my Anna's Army group, you'll see anyone that's requested access to my website, to my challenge, you'll see in the files section, and it would have been emailed to you, my guide, my 6-week challenge guide. Now, I do really encourage everyone to spend the time. I have so many people saying, oh, I don't have time to read. Oh, how do you do this? I don't have time. I don't have time. Do you know what? I will say this is a little bit harsh, but anyone that wants to get the most out of this challenge, put the effort in, guys. Come on. If you can't, I can't hold your hand and turn up in your property and make you do this, make you read. You have to give me something back. Okay. There's only so much I can do. So if you want the most out of this challenge, you have to put the work in, you have to put the effort in, you have to watch me, you have to listen to me, you have to go to my Q&As, you have to listen to my step and chats. Listen, put the effort in. If you want it, how many times have you gone through and you've said, right, this is the challenge I'm going to do. I'm going to really do my utmost this time. Or how many Christmases have gone by? How many New Years have gone by? And you're like, this is the year I'm going to get really the body I want. I'm going to get fit and healthy. And then the other year goes by and it hasn't happened. So, put the effort in, guys. I do everything I can to keep you motivated, keep you inspired, keep giving you information, but please put the effort in yourself as well. Make yourself accountable. Now, I'd really encourage everyone to read this document. On the page 2 of this document, I put so much work into this as well, so I'd really appreciate you read it. It took me forever to do. So one of the first things I need you to do, which I'm going to do a post on this. I might do it after this. I might do it after this Q&A actually. Or I might do it in the morning. I'm going to do it in the morning. So I want you to, between now and tomorrow, think of a goal that you want to achieve in the next 6 weeks. I've got my goal. I'm going to tell you my goal. Okay. And I want you to, in fact, on week 6 is choose your habit change each week as well. So kind of they both go together. I want you to pick one goal one habit change for the first week. So a goal for the 6 weeks, one habit change for the first week, which you can incorporate. You can add another little habits each week. Okay, so I'll tell you my goal. My goal is I want to lose 5 pounds over the 6 weeks, and I know that I will lose those 5 pounds in 3 weeks. Okay, I know that because I know my body and I know what it takes to lose weight. I need you guys to get out of this challenge knowing exactly what it takes your body to lose weight, to maintain weight, so you never fear gain weight gain. So you never fear weight gain. That is my goal. Okay, so and I know lots of people are on their way, and they know what they're doing, etc. So you know, you're just use this challenge to keep doing the hard work that you're putting in. So I know 5 pounds is what I want to lose this challenge, because I put on about 5 pounds over the last 4 weeks since the end of the challenge. I don't know whether it's weather change or psychological, I don't know, but I've not tracked. Basically, I've not tracked my calories, and when I don't track, I overconsume. And if I overconsume for not tracking, you do. So it's easily done. So, you know, again, this comes down to what the effort you want to put in. If you want results from this challenge, you have to track. End of. Okay, if you're not willing to track, you're not willing to put the effort in, you're just willing to do a half-hearted attempt at this challenge, then do not expect to see the results that you want to get. Okay, so I'm not going to cover everything in this session. Okay, that's the point of the whole 6 weeks. I'm going to break it down for you as we go through. Now, any of my premium members, obviously, you know what to do, and I'll be chatting to you on a lengthy Q&A tomorrow night about it as well. Tomorrow night, I keep thinking it's Monday tomorrow. It's not, is it? It's Sunday tomorrow, on Monday night. So my goal is to lose 5 pounds. And as I said, I know I'm going to lose that in 3 weeks. So then I can start concentrating on just building fitness, toning up and all that kind of stuff, getting my protein up and things like that. My habit change. Now I've got quite, as my friend told me the other day, I've got quite an obsessive personality. Now I am an all or nothing type of person. So, and that's not going to change. I can't change that mindset. I can improve on it, but I'm not going to change that. That's just me. Okay. Now I will overconsume. I overconsume calories. So even if I got to the end of the day, my goal, I'm going to stick to 1,200 calories for the first 3 weeks. Just so you know, 1,200 calories for the first 3 weeks. And I will probably allow 1,400 calories to 1,600 calories over the course of the weekend. So I'll be 1,200 during the week. Saturday and Sunday, I'll allow myself a maximum of 1,600. Now that is going to be different for everyone, because I'm 5'2" and I weigh about 52 kilos. So obviously the heavier you are, the more calories you will need. But that's good for me, and it will get me to my goal in 3 weeks, and I will let you know how that goes. And if I stick to it, it will happen, because I know that I'm always only ever 3 weeks away from being at my best, feeling my best, most body confident. I don't feel body confident right now. And I know a lot of you will be like, oh, you're stupid, you look great. But, everyone's different. Everyone is completely different on how they, you know in yourself when you don't feel good. And it's very easy for someone to say to me, oh, don't be so ridiculous, you don't need to lose weight. But in yourself, don't you? I know how I feel. I know when I look in the mirror naked that not that happy, being happier. So that's my habit change, is to stop overeating. Okay, I have a habit of, if I get to the end of the day and I've eaten 1,000, however many calories I've eaten, or say I've eaten 500 calories in the day and I've got the calories to eat in the evening, I will literally eat and eat and eat and eat and eat until I get to my calories. Even if I'm so stuffed, if you're under your calories and you're full, don't eat just because to make up the calories. If you've eaten enough and you're stuffed, then don't eat them. Save them, because you'll need them for later on in the week. Perhaps you want a glass of wine at the weekend. So don't just eat your calories if you're stuffed. eat them calories. If you're bloody hungry and you can't cope, then eat. But yeah, I kind of overconsume, and I will eat and eat until I'm so stuffed I feel sick. So that's my habit change. I'm going to stop doing that. I'm going to cut down my portions and eat sensibly and stop when I'm satisfied. That is my aim. I might not, sometimes, some days I'll make it, some days I won't. But that is my daily habit change that I'm going to do across the whole of the week. I'm going to have other habit changes where I want to incorporate a lot more fiber in my diet. I want to incorporate a lot more green veg, okay, through fiber. So I'm going to make sure I do that, because I sometimes have a habit of just eating. I still eat a good diet, don't get me wrong, but I eat a lot of convenience food. So I'm just going to make sure I'm cooking a lot of stuff from scratch and things like that. So, you know, pick your daily habit change, okay? And as I said, I'm going to post tomorrow. Have a think about it between now and tomorrow, and I want to hear people's comments on what their daily habit changes are and what their goals are over the course of the 6 weeks. As I said before, you do a minimum of 5 workouts a week. Now you can pick and change, okay? So you may want to do, if you're doing it on catch up, feel free to do the strength workout first and then follow the cardio. To a certain extent, you know, that's a good way of doing it, okay? If I was to train a PT client, I'd mix it up, but generally I would do strength workout and then the cardio, because you don't want to knock yourself out before you do the strength. To a certain extent. So, you know, it doesn't really make a difference it doesn't make any difference to your results, but if you're not being able to put the effort into the strength workout, and that is your focus, then I would definitely encourage you to do it on catch up and do the strength workout and then the cardio, the first workout, if you're doing it on catch up. So definitely do it that way around. But you can mix and match. Okay, I'm structured the work. I put so much effort into planning my workouts, and specific effort so that you can mix and match. So you can do on, let's say, a Monday. There's no reason why you can't. Monday, you do the full body workouts. The next day, you do the upper body workouts. Then you do the full, the 615 total meltdown, and then you do the lower body because you've already done a upper body. So just make sure you think about, okay, you want a lower body and upper body in there, and you want some high intensity. So, you know, a good rule of thumb is to sort of do at least 2 to 3 strength workouts a week and 2 high intensity workouts. Okay. Now, if anyone's doing both of them, amazing. I am. Who's going to join me on both? And, you know, there's some days where you might be able to do both. Some days you won't be able to. Now, anyone that's wanting to do my Pilates series, any premium members, you know, you can substitute one of the workouts, but make sure you are doing one of the workouts as well. Okay. So you could do the fat shreds on a Monday, and then do Pilates. Okay. On a Tuesday, you might want to do upper body workout and Pilates. The Pilates will be a lot of full body focus, but a lot of legs, lean legs. But yeah, lean everywhere. We're leaning up, guys. So yeah. Now, so any questions about that, please let me know. I'm just going to answer some questions that are coming through. May I have the guide in French, please? Oh, just Google it and translate it, Natalie. Are there any live evening classes? No, there isn't any live evening classes, because I've gone by the poll that I put into the Facebook group, and there's no one that wanted evening classes. So there is no evening classes. No one voted. Actually, I think there was 3 votes. Don't get me wrong, there was 3 votes for evening classes out of hundreds of votes. Hence why I'm not doing any live evening classes, but and there is a good reason for doing it first thing in the morning, because catch up you can do it anytime, you can do in the evening. So I'm doing both strength and high intensity. Will Pilates be a step too far or doable? Nana, you want to do both of the workouts, that's fine. What I would do is just see how you get on. It's a completely different style of workout, so you should be fine, because I know that you're really fit anyway. Anyone that wasn't that fit and who's been doing it, and I shouldn't say fit, because you can be fit and, you know, that's the wrong word of saying it, but, you know, you've been doing it for some time, so You just see how you get on. There might be some days you can do, some days it's going to be very much you can, you know, go in and out of it. So you could maybe do Monday, Wednesday and Friday or something like that, or see how you get on. Do Monday and Tuesday. If you need a rest on Wednesday from Pilates, then do that. But yeah, just see how you get on for time purposes and all that kind of stuff. Another what you must get the most out of this challenge. Now, nutrition is hugely important, arguably more important than the workouts, okay? Now, you cannot, I have proved, I've been doing 6 workouts a week. I've been doing 20,000 steps a day. I've been going out on my bike. I've been joining in PTs. I've gained weight over the last 5 weeks. You cannot out-train your diet, okay? So if you're over-consuming, you can't out-train it. The best way to get these results is you have to focus on the nutrition. You have to, okay? So anyone that's not focusing and following the nutrition, you are not going to get the most out of this challenge, okay? You must. It's arguably more important than the workouts, okay? If you did 0 workouts over the course of the 6 weeks, but you follow your nutrition, you will get results, okay? If you just did the workouts and didn't follow the nutrition, you would get minimal results. And I say that because if you're not bothering to track, you're probably over consuming because you're doing the workouts and you're thinking, oh, I can eat that because I just done a workout, and you're probably eating more than what you've burned. So, you know, nutrition is hugely important. Now, you can eat a diet of 1,500 calories a day through Mars bars or 1,500 calories a day through chicken. You will still lose weight. Okay, if that puts you in a deficit, you're not going to have much energy on those 1,500 calories of Mars bars, and you'll probably burn less calories during the day because you'll be moving less because you have less energy, and you'll be putting less into the workouts, and you'll feel like shit. But you will still lose weight. But macros, counting, following your protein, everything like that is hugely important. Again, I'm going to be talking loads through this as well, and helping my premium members individually by going through their diaries and checking up on them. So again, if you are not a member, utilize my free trial and see what you can expect. Be accountable to me and yourself. Again, you've got to be accountable to yourself. You've got to put the pressure on yourself. You know, as I said, I can't come and hold your hand. I can't come into your property, into your house and say, come on, get out of bed. We can do this. So, you know, I'm doing everything I can to keep you motivated, keep you inspired, and keep you going during these 6 weeks. And your accountability to me is to show up. Comment on the post that you're there, you're doing the workout. I will be doing an accountability post every Sunday that I want you to post. I need you, anyone that's taking part in this challenge, this is a must. You have to comment on that post, okay? It's your accountability post that you have done X amount of workouts and you've managed to either stick to your calories, or you've gone over or you've gone under, you've stuck to your protein, you know, a few little sentences to tell me how you got on, and it will really get everyone going and encourage everyone else to, you know, see how everyone's getting on. If you're worried about commenting on that post and you don't want it to be visible, you know, this again is for premium members, by the way. If you don't want it to be visible for others to see, then you can message me directly to let me know how you get on. I would also be saying at the end of week 1, you should be seeing results. At the end of week 1, there's no reason why, if you're not doing everything I say, you should be seeing results that quickly, okay? If you're not, I'll be doing a post to see if you're not seeing results or you're not feeling, you know, any different, then I will specifically be looking at your MFP. I'm trying to get through everyone's, but I will be concentrating on those people that are really not seeing results first. And obviously the 5th point is you have to make sure that you enjoy it. Put a smile on your face every day. Wake up. Yay, I'm ready for this. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Let's do this, okay? That's probably the most important. Enjoy it, okay? I'm going to make the workouts challenging, fun, and enjoyable, okay? So let me just, anyone, obviously on my website, if you're wondering how you, I'm going to get to your questions. I know I've got so many questions. Now, if you go to, if you haven't subscribed, what's the word? Free membership. Okay. if anyone's struggling to log in, okay, make sure you are logged into your account, whether you've got a free account or whatever account you have, you're already a premium member, log into your account, and then you click the link. Which link is it? The link that's in the Facebook page that has been posted. Here, register. Make sure you're logged in first. You log in and then you fill in the details. If you're logged in and then you fill in the details, it registers you. If you're not logged in and then you click the link, it will say you've already got an account. Okay, so if you just make sure you do that, it just means that you get the email drip campaign. Okay, so anyone that's a premium member that's doing the challenge, then there's loads of information coming out for you. So please do try it. And again, this comes down to if you really need to find the time. If you struggle to find the time to listen and read all the emails and stuff, then you won't get the most out of the challenge. I come on here as often as I can, as time permitting, to talk to you. So, you know, put the effort in, guys. Right, I'm just going to stop sharing so I can talk to you a little bit more about some of the questions that have come in. Really need this challenge to give me a boost in the right direction. Good, Helen. And I will be continuing with day behind. Oh yeah, this is a good point. Okay. Anyone that wants to do it first thing, 4:40, Helen? Woo. Yeah, definitely do a day behind. Okay, if you want to start it at 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. or something like that, just start it on Tuesday and then go up to Saturday. So you can do Tuesday to Saturday. And then, or you could always do Tuesday, and then by the time you've gone through the week, you can then start on the Monday if you like. No, that doesn't work, does it? You know what I mean? Yeah, start a day behind. If you want to do it earlier. Good point. So that is very early to start. I'm not sure what level of activity you're using in the calculator when working at Cali, planning on doing classes 2 or some of the days. So I'm going to try my best with the challenge, just waiting to see if oh no, Beth. Hopefully you don't have COVID. Fingers crossed for you. Activity, right, I'm going to get to the questions now because that's comes up in the questions. So how many of the classes do you need to do? I've answered that. 5 times a week. If you're going to do any more, you're going to do both the challenges, and then fab. You're going to get more results, basically. But don't make sure you're not over consuming because you're doing too much. Okay, so some people will end up doing that. Because they're doing more workouts, they'll be eating more. So you won't get that weight loss results if weight loss is your goal. If weight loss isn't your goal, your fitness and your muscle building, then fine. Where do I start with nutrition? I'm going to be literally on your case over the course of the challenge, talking to you about the nutrition, but make sure you read my guide, and you need to be tracking. So anyone that's not a member, a premium member, then you need to download my MyFitnessPal, and you need to use my calorie calculator, and start tracking. Okay, I will be giving minimal nutrition advice to non-members. That's all I can really give you. I need to spend my time during this challenge to dedicate my time to premium members for advanced nutrition help. But I will be helping you throughout the 6 weeks. How can I get extra help with this? If you're a premium member, there's going to be heaps of help for you. What activity level should I set from a calorie calculator? Now, I always encourage people to, when they're doing a challenge, so all of my challenges, you go to accelerated weight loss. Okay, that's the question 5. What should I select? Sustainable or accelerated? So every time I do a challenge, I always encourage you to do accelerated weight loss. You can go into sustainable or maintenance during the challenges. And you know, stick to if weight loss is your goal. Obviously you might be on a calorie surplus. Even if you're on a calorie surplus, I would go back down to maintenance in between the challenges and then go back up to calorie surplus. Yeah, so accelerated weight loss. If activity level, now I would encourage everyone to stick to moderate to start with. If you feel like, oh, actually, I'm coping on those calories really well, I feel like I can reduce, then go to the calories it says on light exercise. this is for the challenge only, okay? If you feel like, you know, you're doing trying to do all of the workouts, and you're doing like 10K plus steps a day, you're moving lots, and you find that moderate activity calories that it's giving you isn't enough, you're feeling absolutely starving at the end of the day, you can't cope, you're feeling weak, blah, 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 go up to heavy goal. Okay, so try and stick to moderate. If you're taking part in the 5 workouts a week and you're doing 10K steps, please do encourage non-exercise activity. Is so important. You're going to get much more results if you do as much non-exercise activity, walking, you know, house cleaning, whatever it is, it's moving around, non-exercise activity. Honestly, there's so many hours in the day where you can get extra calories. You'll burn more calories in your non-exercise activity than you will in your workout. Okay, you will definitely burn more calories. So in one workout, you might burn 300 calories, for instance. Now you can, in your non-exercise activity, you can burn up to 1,000 calories a day extra in your non-exercise, just walking more, moving every hour. Okay, so you're going to get much more out of that. So just make sure your non-exercise activity is high. So everyone stick to moderate calories, moderate activity, and see how you get on. You can always reduce it. I'm going to do all of the workouts I'm doing, and I'm going to stick to moderate myself. And this is where protein comes into it. Protein is really important because it's going to get you really full and keep your energy up. Okay, the more protein you can get in your diet, you're hitting your protein goal, you're going to feel fuller for longer, you're going to have more energy, and you're going to muscle recovery, muscle building, any injury prevention, all of that kind of stuff comes in with a high protein diet. So the more protein you get, I've always say this, if you have this cup and this cup, 500 calories of protein in this, 500 calories of carbs in this, drink the 500 calories of carbs, I'm going to be hungry probably not so long after, and I'm going to be lacking in energy. Frankie wants it. 500 calories of protein, that's going to get me full for a long, long time. And, you know, obviously all the benefits that come with that. Do you want more water, Frankie? There you go, you can drink it over there. So, you know, protein is really important, and that's, you know, using my protein, my calorie calculator for that. I've been doing the stronger sculpting. I've answered that question. Do not fear. My stronger sculpting is basically the second workout of the day. Is this as intense as the other challenge? There was a comment that said it doesn't look as intense. Honestly, this is half the reason why I've reduced the classes down slightly, because I want to work harder. I cannot work that hard when I've been doing like the 6 workouts a day. I do not put as much effort in daily, and I will be burning way more calories during this challenge and getting way more out of it because I'm doing less. Okay, and you'll see that as we go through. I'm going to be able to put maximum effort into every single session, whereas I am not able to do that. If you're doing too much, you literally cannot work to your maximum capacity. So this challenge is, trust me, it's as intense, if not more, because the other challenges, it's 45-minute sessions. So really this is an hour plus sessions each day if you're doing both. But please don't feel like you have to do both. One is enough. You're going to get results as long as you follow your nutrition. What if I have an injury? Can I modify it? Yes. You know, everyone should know their own bodies. Always modify any exercises. Obviously, I can't cater for every injury. It's just impossible for me to do that. I do have an injury prevention zone, alternate exercises that you can do. And any premium member that has injuries, let me know, because I can incorporate, you know, the 3 sessions I'm going to do, like the knee stability and back and flare-ups and stuff like that. Happy to do like modifications for certain ailments for my premium members. But yeah, just modify the exercise. I know I had someone that can't harm shoulder, frozen shoulder, can't have anything overhead. Shoulder presses and stuff, upright rows, side raises, front raises, you know, opening out, closing, you know, that's all really good shoulder exercises. You don't have to do the overheads, so just modify them. So I will do what I can. If I get premium members asking me about modifications, I can do specific workouts, specific exercises for that. I'm just trying to rush through because I think Facebook kicked me out after an hour. is this what if I have a postnatal, can I still take part? Yes, postnatal. If you're a premium member and you're postnatal, make sure you've gone in my postnatal zone, you've read the document about what you should and shouldn't do. I will not be able to cater for every single exercise saying, oh, by the way, if you're postnatal, don't do this one. But rule of thumb, just make sure you haven't got diastasis recti, separation. If you don't have that, you know, you can still do a lot of the core exercises. Just be careful with it. You know, not doing too many sit-ups and stuff like that. Much more like down, you know, one-legged leg lowers and all that kind of stuff. You can still do a lot of it. Just make sure you don't have diastasis recti. And if you're within 5 months postnatal, make sure you take it easy. You still have the hormone relaxing in your body. So you can you end up getting an injury if you do too much and don't warm up and cool down properly, and try not to do too high intensity, especially if you've got, you know, modify them if you've got, especially if you've got diastasis recti. Another question I had in about was pregnancy. Can you do this as prenatal? And now everyone should listen to this. I don't want to lose you on this, because everyone will know someone that's pregnant, and you know, you can tell them this as well. If I had a PT client that came to me as a one-to-one and said, oh, hi, I'm pregnant, I want to get into workouts with you, can we start PT? I will ask them if they've done any exercise prior to this, or is this new to fitness and they're pregnant, so they want to, you know, make sure they keep up. I would not take them on as a client. Okay, I would not take them on. You should never start a fitness program when you fall pregnant. That's a really big no-no. I would encourage them to make sure they do their breathing and pelvic floor exercises, which I've got videos on in my prenatal zone. So concentrate on pelvic floor, transverse abdominals, breathing, and walking. Just get out walking. You can start your fitness regime after. Okay, never start a fitness regime when you're pregnant. You should never do that. You just set yourself up for failure, set yourself up for injury and all sorts of problems. That said, if you're already fit, you do lots of exercises. First trimester, you can carry on doing what you're doing. There's no reason to change any exercises in first trimester. What I will always say, though, is, you know, if, say, for instance, if you're a runner, you do lots of interval training, like sprinting and stuff like that. You know, ease back on that. You know, be able to get through the workout with being able to hold a conversation. That's what I'd always say. First trimester, though, you don't really have to modify anything. You just have to modify things as it gets onto the second and third trimester. But I have a prenatal zone on my website, a prenatal program to follow, and it was filmed with 2 pregnant ladies. So, you know, go check that out if you're a premium member, or you know someone that is. I definitely recommend doing that. If you're not and you know what you're doing, and you've watched some of those videos that I've got on prenatal, then you know, just again, take it easy. Not holding weights overhead is a no-no. Static holding is a no-no. Going into trimester 2 and 3, but really, you know, there's not that much has to change if you're already in a fitness regime. There'll be exercises that you have to, you know, like holding positions, directly lying on your back, you know, hyperextending, stuff like that. So there's exercises that you shouldn't be doing. And as you go into trimester 3, it's all about comfort as well as not doing the exercise you shouldn't. So yeah, I have a prenatal zone. Go check it out. Where should I send my before photos? Post in the group. Premium members, post in that group. Anyone post in this group. If you don't feel comfortable about posting, then email them to me, anna@annacousins.com. Try and do that by Sunday night, please. I'll give you a maximum till Monday night. How can I stay accountable? I've spoken about this. You're going to be posting in the group, and you need to be interactive. Comment on the post, say you're doing. If you said that you've shown up, you're doing the workout, hold you accountable. When will the live classes be on catch up? I will get them on as soon as possible. Honestly, I will be so quick. I hopefully, if I have 5 to 10 minutes between the workouts, then I can get exporting that video. So then Simon will be able to, he's off to South Africa though for 3 weeks, but luckily there's not much of a time difference. He can put it on on the website for me while I'm doing the next class. But worst case scenario, it's going to be high 8:30, the first 2 sessions. So I will do it as quickly as humanly possible, which I always do anyway, to be fair. So how can I sort of, well, I've covered bar Pilates. Can I mix match? Yes. Can you put in the simpleton terms what I need to do? It's in the guide. Watch the guide. How do I track my progress? Through photographs, and I'll be talking. I'm not going to like this is it. This is a Q&A about it, and then I'm not going to do. I'm probably going to come on here and do another Q&A tomorrow, no doubt, to answer any more questions. Is it actually free, or is this a catch? Yes, it's completely free, but catch up is for premium members. Whether I get more out of more classes, I do. I've covered that. Do I recommend any supplements? I'm going to cover supplements and everything like that at another time. Do you have any specific meal plans to follow? I have loads of meal plans, loads of recipes. So lots of, you can follow my meal plans and recipes for ideas. Majority of them range between 12 and 1500 calories. So if you're eating less, then you can obviously have snacks to build them up, but plenty of ideas on my website. I eat a lot of fruit and notice some fruits have high in carbs and sugars, which often send me over my macros. Are there any particular fruits which are low in carb sugar? Any berries, strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, they're much better for you, much less in sugar. So yeah, berries all the way. Or satsumas, oranges. Any advice on healthy food tips to curb a sweet tooth? I'm going to cover a lot of this, like specifics, as we go into the challenge. So what would you suggest of good carbs and fats? You know, sweet potatoes, rice, quinoa, lentils, all that kind of stuff. But as I said, I'm going to, fruit is seen as a good carb. Yes. But I'm going to talk a lot more about specific nutrition. I can't cover that on today's, but don't worry, I'm going to be covering it. Can I do the classes the other way around? Yes, you can. I've covered that. Will you be using short and long bands and step box workout? So there'll be some exercises that I will give you options. I might be doing some of the strength series. I'll say, you know, we're going to do rows. If you've got a long band, you can use a long band. So I will be incorporating, kettlebells might come up, but don't worry, if you haven't got kettlebells, you can use your chins or your weight. So I will be incorporating definitely step, kettlebells, bands, long bands, but there will always be a variation if you don't have anything. So anyway, let me just go back to where I was, just to see if there's any other questions that have come in. And I'm concerned I might get chucked out of Facebook. I'm sure you can only have an hour limit. I lost where I am now. Come on, move it. Right, questions. God, I talk too much. Come on. I don't think there's any other questions that have come in. Don't worry if, let me just double check. Please ask away any questions. I will come on here plenty all the time answering your questions. So don't fear that if I haven't answered your question, please ask away. And I will promise you, I will do my utmost to answer it as quickly as I can. I don't think there's any other questions that have come in specific, and hopefully I've covered everything. And I think I'm going to get checked out any moment now anyway. So, make sure you read this document. Loads of information on this document, goal setting, SMART goals. Every question I've had should be in here anyway. And there's links, okay? So for instance, here, you can click on that image and it will take you to my calorie calculator. So, you know, just make sure you read this information, loads and loads of stuff for you. So just try and find the time to read it, please. As I said, there's lots of frequently asked questions in here as well. And I spent a lot of time doing this. So please do have a read through. Let me just, I'm just going to take one more look to see if I have any questions come in. I don't think I have. In fact, I can't even find myself live anymore. Hey. Right, that's enough for me. And I will see you guys probably tomorrow again live. And if not, then Monday. Catch you later.